I ain't faint slow. Big T popping bottles, let that bourbon flow. Father Fortenberry's grilling food on deck. Gary Poppins with the jokes, hard to forget. DW's in the corner, DJ on the beat. Bourbon Nerd mixing drinks, nothing too sweet. Sunsets, paint skies in a fire red hue. Patio vibes when you know the new crew. We got the patio life.
I was sitting here thinking how happy I was that there was no technical difficulties tonight, and then I realized I had thrown my mic over in the corner on my jacket, so much for that. We did make some changes with our audio, so if you guys let us know if it sounds any better, if it sounds about the same.
Sound better, worse?
Friday nights, I thought it sounds pretty terrible. We also didn't realize that RJ'd be on right now. But thank you guys for stopping by. We got Jeff Castle, Rob S., the shit show supervisor. Locktar was first. Locktar in the house. What Locktar says goes. Ass licking Dickle 24. If you guys missed it, Father Fortenberry took the walk of shame.
I was eliminated.
He was eliminated, and with that came the exposure of your
blend.
What do you call it?
The blend.
The blend sanity event. Jason Strickland in the house. I don't think that's a name I know. Maybe he's been there before.
Way better. I know you listen to him.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Who said way better?
Jason.
Oh, yeah, Jason.
So,
Yep. Keith P. in the house. Jeff Castle, I think I called him out.
Yeah, so like I said,
We got
I had the
9
most financially sound blend in the whole batch, probably.
Yeah, none of it was your whiskey. You literally bought like a $10 bottle of whiskey, blended it with my $30 bottle of whiskey and Marty's $92 bottle of whiskey. What was Fortenberry's blend? Do you even remember what it was?
Okay, so I forgot to the show.
They exposed it on the show.
Yeah, so it was equal parts 101,
Yep.
Sazerac,
Mhm.
Second Glance, which is
Yep.
a wine finish.
Yep.
And then I think
Diggle.
a little bit, a little
But
bit.
it was
Dickel
just like
15.
a splash of
It's a
Dickel.
splash of Dickel, just so I could name it Dickel.
Yeah. That was actually what prompted us to do the finish comparison tonight. But unfortunately, a couple of things here. It's kind of weird. I've been wanting for a couple of weeks. We started doing our mixologist stuff when we were doing some cocktails. I've got a bold fashion that I talk about, some espresso bold old fashioned. Want to do that, and I've not been able to find, at least locally,
I sound the clearest.
any.
That's right.
Sounds the clearest. Okay, good. That means that this thing that I have attached, maybe
It's working.
it's working, but not as good.
Not
Not
good.
clear. See?
Oh,
We're
okay.
trying a couple different things. The whiskey diddler, indeed. Yes, he is. He is. But so next, maybe tomorrow night. Maybe I'll make it tomorrow night. The whiskey bold fashion.
Yeah, I'd like
Look,
to have it.
this coming weekend, we will be live tomorrow night for our podcast at about 6:30. Thank you guys that listened in last night. It was a fun time. Boy, that went long. I didn't realize how long it was. We had a good time.
It went long.
We were feeling good when we recorded. We were feeling good when we edited, and so with that came a long podcast. We got a big weekend this weekend, Omar.
Yes, sir.
Got another drop. We're thinking about camping out for. Not sure it's going to be worth it. If anybody who follows Major Zero, he did a expose, I guess you'd say, on Caesars in Memphis. Has a drop.
You gotta watch that
Saturday
video.
morning. But I have already told Marty I will not be drinking during that one. There we go. Audio sounds great. New mics. Yes, Troy, we did. I went back and listened to a couple, and the mics were for crap. So thank you for chiming in. Made a little change there. I think it was for the better. Oh, yeah, it even sounds better over there.
It does sound better.
And then Saturday night, we're going to be at Adam's house. Major Zero's
Oh, Whiskey
house.
Shaman, he is in the chat.
David
Bass
Bass,
is
cheers,
in.
buddy. Whiskey Shaman, Troy from Baker Drinks. Troy, you just missed it. We were talking about Father Fortenberry's exit from.
You know what? I made the second round. I'm pleased. But what's the odds that the same guy that put y'all out put me out?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Rigged. Hashtag rigged.
It's rigged.
Hashtag rigged.
Who come up with that picture? Troy?
Troy
He
did.
sent that to me Friday night.
I was pleased. I was
That was awesome.
thoroughly pleased.
I never saw it. I've been tied up.
It was
every Saturday-
anatomically correct too.
every Saturday night for like the last ever since we got eliminated.
I'm like Gene Simmons.
But I think Saturday night Major Zero will be. He's gonna be live all night. Is that what he said from his
He
bar?
said he's just going to put the camera on the bar. And
Well, you know, people like me and you,
we'll probably be back there.
we'll
the whole
probably
time.
be there the whole time. So, if we are, I'll probably rig it so we're live through his like like
Oh,
we know
yeah.
how to do. But so Saturday night, actually, and if we're out there Friday night, we'll be live again. Steven Scone in the house, the Judy Chop of the whiskey world.
So
I hadn't seen anything Steven Scone came out with today. I literally was on the phone from 5 a.m. till 3 o'clock this afternoon.
he put one out yesterday.
Yeah, I was out off holiday today. I didn't. Yesterday, no, the one we did watch. That was.
I can't remember. He put a bunch.
Hold on. You said you're like Richard Simmons.
No, Gene Simmons.
I didn't even catch it. Like Charles heard it. Oh, my
Man,
God.
I can't say
I'm
nothing.
sorry you said that, but
I can't say nothing. Him and Tore Up will jump on anything I say.
They will. So Richard Simmons, you're gonna put on the little shorty shorts,
I
candy
will.
didn't
stripe.
exercise.
Yes, just I hurt my shoulder
You
right
don't
there.
have enough hair to be Richard Simmons. But there's Torp. It's kind of like you speak of Torp and he shows
Yes,
up.
right.
Living Junior Post Game. RJ. Yeah. Yeah. We didn't realize RJ was live tonight, so hopefully we were listening in right before we went live here. But we're gonna do some. Probably gonna be pretty uneventful.
Love you too, brother.
Yeah.
If I can't take shit from people, I wouldn't be on here.
No, we have pretty thick skin. You can't look like us and
I
not
got
have
pretty thick
skin.
waist too.
Hey, you can't look like us. Put ourselves out there on YouTube and not have thick skin.
Both Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I thought I saw a new one yesterday because I thought I watched it.
Yeah,
Did I
that was
watch it?
yesterday. Yesterday's Monday, dude.
What was it
Oh,
about?
I did watch it.
Y'all are terrible
Oh,
fans.
give me a water.
Terrible fans.
What I did watch.
Okay.
Tell you what I watched yesterday too was I went over there and watched the Judy Chop. Yeah, I watched a couple videos of him too.
They were at Costco.
We
No,
first
what
poured
Costco?
up the Angels Envy Triple Oak
Yeah.
that we did not like. I actually poured up just to have something to ease into the evening. We didn't like this. What do you think about it?
It's better now.
It's better after it's opened up and a lot better. Yeah, a whole lot better.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, that's it's not a finished whiskey. Actually, if you don't know the truth, I grabbed the wrong bottle. I have a bottle of Angels Envy finished store pick I was supposed to bring to compare to these others.
But he failed.
I failed. It's been that type of day. Been that type of day.
It actually is finished.
Oh, it is? What's
in,
it finished
in
in?
different barrels.
Oh,
Chick pen.
Huh?
I ain't got my glasses. What it's like?
Chinkapin,
Oh, okay.
Hungarian Chinkapin, and French oak barrel.
That's a chick pen.
Better. Hey, this I hated this, and now it's not so bad. Is it worth 80
Well-
bucks? Probably not.
What's the proof on that?
92, I think.
That's the same as
Yep. Look, and I did not like Angels Envy for a long time. Actually,
Oh,
your
me either.
ported one was the first one I liked.
Scone cakes.
Scone cakes. That's right.
Okay, boys. We thought about doing a blind. We actually ran out of time on that too. Look, it's terrible. We're just terrible.
We'll just drink them. We go.
We're gonna drink them. Which one? So, which Las Noches? 22.
What I do like about the bourbon community is this the only place you can talk about doing a blind and nobody gets offended.
Oh Lord. You guys, if you follow Father Fortenberry on X or anything, he got a new slogan he's dying to put out.
Oh, I am, but I can't use it. I just
No, he can't use it here. But
Yes.
he's dying to. Found an Angel Envy Triple Oak not too long ago. Haven't cracked it yet though. It just dropped in our area about a month ago, maybe.
crack it and let it sit.
Yeah, crack it and let it sit. Don't even take a drink. Just go right now, Rob. Crack it. Just pour about that much down the drain, right? And then put it back on the shelf for another month. And we'll save you the heartache of being upset you spent 80 bucks on that bottle. It's kind of like, I know Torp's not a fan of Weller Foolproof. That Weller Foolproof last Christmas we opened up. Marty did get us a great deal this week.
Oh, look who's joined.
Josh Campbell in the house. Hey,
Yeah.
Josh, are you going to join us Saturday or Friday night? Saturday night, we're going to be out at Major Zeros.
Whiskey.
having a
Oh,
bottle
RJ's here. Whiskey sippers.
There's RJ. Thanks, RJ. RJ, hey, we missed yours. Marty was lurking around in the chat. We didn't know you was going live tonight. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. But Josh Campbell, yeah, it's Saturday night. I don't know if you're on the Discord or not, but we're going to be out there. I think about 30 people coming. And then Friday night, I think we're going to be
Caesar.
at Caesars for the drop, maybe. But this past weekend, Marty's in the middle of Podunk, Arkansas, Wynne, Arkansas. Its claim to fame is that it was destroyed by a tornado about a week after Bruzel came through.
Yeah.
That's his
last
claim to
spring.
fame.
Yeah, it really is. Marty was there for a birthday party, kid's birthday party. He walks in the liquor store, and there sits 2 bottles of Mitcher's 10-year bourbon at
didn't know
MSRP. At MSRP. So, yeah. So I'm pretty excited about that one. That's one of my bottles.
Which one was that?
Year.
Downtown.
And then over the weekend, BTAC.
The one by Riceland's?
No, the one downtown.
Downtown.
Yeah.
Down by the old library.
Oh, I forgot about that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, that's in the middle.
Then I happened up on a whole slew of BTAC, and a friend was wanting a William LaRue Weller, and I unfortunately left. And by the time he thought he wanted it at that price, it was gone. But there you go. So got exciting stuff in Memphis. The BTAC's all over the place. People want too much for it. And the bottle I really want, Coy Hill. I can't find one under about $400. I'm not paying that for it. You know what? RJ said, talk about Bull Run. Let's try the Bull Run. This is 16-year whiskey. This is the Nerds and Turds pick, not the Bourbon Nerd, but what's his name? Trev. He's actually local to us, Little Rock guy. And the Whiskey Turds pick of Bull Run, 16-year, finished 12 months. Actually, I think this ended up being 16 months in Pinot bottles. And this bottle's cheap. I think this bottle delivered was like $50. And that's a 16-year-old whiskey.
Man, my cheap and your cheap are 2 different things.
Well, it's all about perspective.
My cheap was what I put that blend.
Hey, whiskey sippers, we were too. And the only reason we have it out tonight was I inadvertently grabbed it off my shelf instead of an Angel's Envy.
No, this is good.
Port finished.
What's the proof on it?
And I got to say, that's better than it was last time we tried.
It's 119.
We should have started with something else. That's all right.
We did start something up, the triple ope.
Well, we should have worked up.
This is a year in Pinot barrel.
Yeah, Locktar, we were actually supposed to have shirtless October for breast cancer, and it just didn't quite work out. Yeah, we need to get together with RJ. That'd be a fun time. You know, wasn't Craig going to plan on going down to Texas for a specs drop or something? Josh is right. It needs plenty of air. Yep, that dude is much better after it's opened up. Shirtless collab. See, you've already been in short shorts for Richard Simmons and shirtless, and we hadn't even started.
Look, what I do, if we go shirtless for like a whole video, I'll get like a priest collar.
Okay, Jamie, you've been like fawning over that Angel's Envy I've got that sports.
I have.
How does this compare?
I like Angel's Envy better. This is good. Don't get me wrong. This is good. The finish is stronger on the port.
It is much. Well, that's not port. That's Pinot. That's why.
That's why I'm saying the port is stronger.
Yeah, you're right, David Bass. That Trev pick from Bull Run is outstanding, and it's also. I think I like the bourbon a little better than the finished one. But this really good. That Pinot flavor on the back end's not overpowering.
That port has such a strong finish.
Total Wine Story. If you can open it up for me to join, I'll sure do it. Hey, let's bring him on right now. The man, the myth, the legend. I'm gonna do that. RJ, he's raring to go. I'm gonna do it anyway, RJ.
I'm gonna open this up and let him go ahead and start reading.
Let me see if I can get it over here. RJ, there you go. And if anybody else would like to join, hey, I didn't know it put out the Facebook join. We've never had anybody join from Facebook.
We have not.
Oh, that works.
There we go. But yeah, come on over. I know you were talking about a lot of points there. Boy, that was quick. Look at it.
Yeah.
Locktar, you might as well join too. And now we bring to the stage the man, the myth, the legend, the man began shirtless whiskey, not to be copied by Father Fortenberry.
Look,
his physique looks like Adonis compared to yours. RJ.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, buddy? Dude, we haven't seen you around much these days.
I know I've been slacking. So I did pick up a Rock Hill Farms the other day, and that's kind of why I wanted to tell the story, because I think it's a better story to tell, obviously, over the internet rather than me just typing it out. You guys talked about it too, potentially coming down for the specs drop. Let me tell you about the Total Wine drop before you guys even decide on how crazy this shit was.
Yeah.
So they did a drop on the Saturday, which was the 7th, and let me tell you how crazy this drop actually was. I got there at 6 a.m. That's 4 hours before the store opens. Guess what position I was in line?
50.
150th.
Holy crap!
I'm 4 hours before the store opens. Okay, so I'm 150 in line, and I got there at 6 a.m. What time do you think number one got in line?
Yeah, the day before.
4 p.m. the day before.
That
So the
was,
store closes at 9 p.m. So this dude set up a chair and was sitting in front of an open store, an open building, an open establishment for 5 hours.
and you
to wait
still got
line.
a Rock Hill Farms at 150?
Yeah, at 150th. They had 33 bottles of Rock Hill Farms, and I got one at 150th position. I was one of the last people that got one, by the way. One other person behind me that was like 34, 35 got one, but I got one of the last Rock Hill Farms. Now, I was 150th at 6 a.m. What time do you think there was more than 500 people in line?
7 a.m.
About 8:30.
Whoa.
So the liquor store opens at 10 a.m. in Texas, state law. How many people do you think were in line at 10 a.m. based off of the line count at 10 a.m.?
Oh, twice that many? 1,000?
800.
We had 700 plus people. It was somewhere between 750 in line at 10 a.m. as the store was opening.
I would have sold my spot.
And we worried about having 40 or 50.
Yeah, we
So it's funny you guys mentioned that. Someone had commented and they mentioned like, hey, Spillway, a huge whiskey drop.
Yeah.
Couldn't even compete with that. That's Total Wine. Now, they sent an email out for Grand Reserve members, so 25,000 points or greater. They had 1,052 bottles. There was 452 bottles of Weller 12 and about 210 bottles of Weller Full Proof.
So even the top 1,000 people got something decent.
Oh, yeah. And so they let people go through the line again, and people just left after they got their one bottle. I left because I had to go to work after my one bottle.
Yeah.
Some dude posted on secondary the same day 11 bottles of Weller 12 because he just kept getting back in line buying a bottle of Weller 12.
And they're like, what, $60?
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah, they're like $60 before tax. They were definitely above MSRP, but they're well below secondary. Can't fault them for that.
Is that one of those where you have to have a Texas driver's license?
No, I don't think so.
No, but you do have to have Grand Reserve status with Total Wine. They did actually let some of the people who didn't have Grand Reserve status buy. They waited the day before for a Grand Reserve event, and they weren't even Grand Reserve.
Oh, wow.
Big plot twist, though. Number one in line, not just for the Las Colinas location, but also the Louisville location. There was 3 locations in the DFW area that did this. I didn't know this was a thing. King of Kentucky?
Yeah. King of Kentucky.
You know King of Kentucky, right? Like, you know what that is, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Texas has never seen it before, right?
Oh.
First person in line had the right to buy a King of Kentucky from each location.
Oh, shit.
And they passed.
So lining up at 4 p.m. the day before actually paid off for that individual.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because each store had one. What was the what's MSRP on this bottle? Probably like $100.
I don't know. It wasn't on the list, so we really don't know what it actually costs. It's Total Wine, so it's typically about $100 greater on the super hyper allocated bottles, more than MSRP. So if you can tell me MSRP, because we've never seen Kentucky here,
Josh Gamble's saying $199.
If that's true, it was probably closer to $299 or probably $250. If I had to guess, I'd say $250, $279. If it's $199 as MSRP, Total Wine probably charged $249 to $279.
Man.
Does that 18-year?
I don't know.
I mean, like I said, I didn't even see it.
I've never seen one.
The only one I've seen was Bourbon and Balls were giving it away. What's his name? Charles.
Yeah, I've only seen them give away, and I've only seen Adam from Major Zero with the tube, not even the bottle, just the tube of the King of Kentucky.
Oh, so Adam from Major Zero's got it in his house?
Got the tube. He's got something else.
Oh, the tube. Okay. Because we're going to be at his house Saturday night. And
hell yeah.
So I'm showing the 15-year right at $200.
But we got the Rock Hill Farms for $77, and then we went and picked up our phone call bottle from Specs. We got a Midwinter's Night Dram for about $150 before tax.
Nice.
So we got
Marty
Act
and I
12,
slept
Scene
out
5.
all night for Black Friday,
This already smells
and
good.
I get up there. I'm 7th. There was a rock hill that I should have grabbed, and I grabbed a single barrel EA. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I forgot there was a rock hill.
Right, that's not as good as it's not as good as yours.
There's that single
So
barrel.
Black Friday every year, it's Goose Island Stout Day.
Oh yeah, they had them here too.
Oh, we got
So-
You got one.
We got one of the allocated ones, only one. We got the Bardstown one, which is probably the least desirable one, but still probably pretty good. We got the Macaroon Stout one, and we also get the Vanilla Rye Stout.
Well, that is good.
All right. What's the first movie to feature King of Kentucky? I watched Brokeback Mountain several times, frontwards and backwards.
That
I have
didn't
not
do it.
seen
I don't
but
want to hear about you watching Brokeback Mountain, but
I did not see it on that.
It was not there.
I have no idea.
Was it? It wasn't John Wick. That was Blanton's. I actually watched it for the first time.
That was the King of Fight Cock on that one.
the King of.
I didn't even know a movie actually featured King of Kentucky. So if this is true,
Josh
Joshua, like you know
Campbell.
something
He might-
more than anybody else.
He may be off the Bourbon Nerd moniker away from you. If you know, you don't know Nerd. You regained your
I
status.
don't know nothing about Kentucky.
It's a Wonderful Life. Had it really?
It ain't on stripes. It's on
It
my.
ain't on stripes.
Hey, watched backwards.
Watch backwards.
Oh,
I watch it
God.
slow motion.
There we go. You know, maybe the truth's coming out. Locktar's right. Fortenberry's Richard Simmons and loves to watch Brokeback Mountain. The story's right there.
Look,
Yep.
clearly, I'm not as good a shape as Richard Simmons. He's been dead for about 30 years, probably better shape than I am.
So you guys have it on the table in front of you, and I'm very curious.
Mhm.
Angel's Envy is not my forte at all.
Okay.
But you have the triple oaked in front of you.
Yeah.
Is it worth a buy?
No. So I picked it up. I tell you what, RJ, I've got one that is a store pick I picked up, finished in port. I'll send you a sample of it.
Some store picks are Angel's Envy. I've heard are worth it. Some of the rye picks I've heard are worth it. I hear
So-
the ryes are better than the bourbons.
That store pick that he has is finished in port, and that's
Yeah, this way
one of my
better-
favorite things I've ever had.
This doesn't compare.
No,
This
that's
is the
not even
normal
close to it.
Shelfer. So the triple oak when we first opened it was not very good. Didn't like it at all. It had a.
It's like $90, right? Too. It's like it's pricey too.
Yeah, it's about 80, I think. But I tell you, I grabbed it mistakenly, and we decided to have a quick pour of it, and it's way better after it opened up.
Have you guys tried any of the cash strength of the Angel's Envies? Because that's been available to me as well, and I've passed on every single one of them just because I hate Angel's Envy. I've never had an expression of Angel's Envy that I thought was good.
Same
I,
until I had that port.
We have in Memphis, I tried one at Buster's. They have some Memphis release only. It's really, really good. It's cash strength. I really like it, but it's about $200.
Yeah, it's almost
So, I'd rather have something.
Oh, because I would try the rye, because I do like ryes.
I was going to say, Rob just made the comment, said AE, the Angel's Envy rye is the tits. Like, I have heard that, and I have tried that, and the rye, I do believe, is better than the bourbons. But
I mean,
so
that's-
far, the bourbons have been not so good.
I mean, that's three things I like, so I'm ought to give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll
But
tell you
you're
what.
just
I'll put you an Angel's Envy together because that one I've got, everybody seems to like it. Send it out to you. You'll probably get it by February. I'm really terrible at getting the samples out. I'm not as good as you are at this stuff. So RJ, how's it going? You still working on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday now, or?
So I'm actually off for basically 2 weeks. I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays now.
I'll pour
So
it up.
I'm on vacation for 13 consecutive days. So we're just enjoying life.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm going to
That's
try to
what
do some more live streams. I do want to make some more videos for sure. I do want to push closer to 2,000 subscribers. I have
That's
10 bottles of each Taylor small batch that I'm 100% ready to give away right now. I actually have 11 bottles right now. The giveaway is ready. I think this time I do not want to take donations that are bottles or merch because I have bottles of merch to give away now. So this will be a 100% fully funded by me for the first time ever, where I'm not asking people to give away, Mad Dog bottles that are signed from Life on the Patio. Not that you can't donate. I'm not going to tell you no, but I'm saying you don't have to now because I love Mad Dog.
That is a
And-
collector's item.
Yes, sir, it is. Especially the blue one. Come on now.
Yeah,
No,
no.
I've been very busy. YouTube's kind of been something I've been talking about potentially not continuing. That's been a struggle I've been thinking about internally.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't know. So YouTube has its place for sure. Yes, the whole goal of the channel was to be monetized. Now we've hit that, thank God. But at some point you're like, I already know we will never be out of the red. Like we are always going to be in the red. The whole goal was to be less in the red. So any kind of money back was more money back than we had before, right? I mean,
Yep.
that just makes sense. But as far as a whole business account, all that, I just don't know. I really don't know. Like I have a fan base that love me for me, and I thank every one of them, but I don't want them to like put all their faith in me. Like I know this is not a career. I know this isn't going to be a job. It's a hobby. And the more and more I push this towards being monetized and for work to make money, the less and less I enjoy it. I'd rather just have a good time and if people can support me in that manner where it's like we go live maybe once every month or even less than that, like just to have fun, sure, I'll do it all day, every day. But as soon as people like rely on me for a source of entertainment, that's where I'm kind of like, I don't know. I really don't. And I think you guys have a special place because there's a group of you that you don't have to have everyone present to do content. One of you or two of you can go live, do a video, do content, whatever, even if not everyone's present, and you can keep it rolling.
These guys in the chat keep us going. You know what really keeps us going? Jamie and I go to church with a little lady that plays piano that is obsessed. She loves our podcast. She doesn't know anything about the whiskey or the YouTube, and it's just spread throughout our church. And they want to talk to us every Sunday about our shenanigans on the podcast, and it's so much fun, isn't it? I think it embarrasses my wife, but
we have Torp's comment. Torp's comment a little bit further down says, "We're not all on Discord, bruv." I like to hang out on Discord and just I mean I always did this before. I would literally just drink and enjoy and play video games with friends and family on Discord. So
you know, we are lucky to the extent of what we do on the podcast or here at Marty's, we would do if there wasn't a camera.
Yeah, that's true.
And
it'd be the same.
We just took what we were doing once a week and filmed it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what you do and what you put on camera, it's the same thing whether it's on camera or off camera. Like that's how I like to perceive it. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to have to act differently. Like whoever I am, that's who I am.
In fairness, I do have to reserve some of the things I say.
I do too. I mean, like we talk about being unfiltered. I already knew you were unfiltered because people refer to you as me and me as you. I already know. The F word and the N word probably fly out a lot more than they probably should.
The first time that they saw you, they called me and said, "We got a guy you need to watch.
He's your spirit animal." Look, we're about 1 year ago. I'll never forget. Okay, Marty and I were sitting here. The bar looked a little different, and we discovered Trev, the bourbon wrench, and he started crying when I was talking to him in the chat. He was really drunk. Then we found Whiskey Wisdom.
Ernest Peacock in the chat. Let's go, Ernest.
Ernest, my guy. And then RJ, it was a couple weeks later we found you, and I'll never forget. My son thought you were great. He thought you were the greatest thing ever. You were shirtless, and you had like $1,000 worth of whiskey on a little shaky table. And I said to him, I said, Marty, RJ's live, and he has $1,000 worth of whiskey on a $2 table that's about to fall over his crack. And yeah, that was right there. And I said, dude,
it's a TV tray, and the screws aren't even tight.
Yeah, I said he's got $1,000 worth of bottles on the TV tray. Yeah, Ernest Peacock in that.
So, Ernest, you're not
look who it is. Marty's Daniel Beasley.
Oh,
Have some Blue Note 17. Oh, hey, look at there. I don't know, RJ. I don't know if you know or not, but Black Friday, Thanksgiving night, we were live for probably an hour and a half or so. And the owner of the liquor store brought a bottle of Blue Note 17 out for us.
And I think he brought it out for you.
I think so.
That's why you act.
I think I treated it like it was.
Bottle chugged it.
I think I treated it
bottle
like
chugged it.
Bottle chugged it. He said, no, I brought it for you guys to share. So we shared it. They shared it with me. That was a rough night.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And Steven, I have my drink of choice. Just so you know, I'm having
the Bush Latte. But yeah, it was about a year ago. We had done like TikTok, and we was on TikTok and stuff. And,
I love TikTok. I still love TikTok.
I don't. I hate
But
So
they
it.
what's the deal with TikTok? I've heard rumors that they're going to actually ban it in the U.S. Is that going to happen?
That earlier this week.
Yeah.
Someone was telling you
So,
and I about
but the last time I looked on TikTok, it was nothing but advertisements.
Was that Takachi we just had?
But we got banned. I told a lady her arms look like hams. We got a strike for that. DW's dad threatened to beat up Joe Biden. That was a strike. I demonstrated eating corn on the cob the wrong direction.
That was the final.
Hell yeah.
That was
I
the
love the
final one.
wrong direction. That's great.
Yeah, we actually had a subscriber. I don't remember her name at this point. And Jamie was swearing he didn't know why we got banned. We left him on camera right here at this bar while we did something else and come back and we were banned for life. And she's the one that chimed in and said, "Oh, Jamie, it's because you ate corn the wrong way."
Crystal. That was her
Crystal was
name.
her name.
Crystal was the name.
Yeah,
So-
Daniel, we're thinking about going to the drop. Marty and I have not figured out our arrival strategy. Are you going to be there? Look at you,
Oh, bad axe bourbon.
Bobby in the house.
Bobby from Bad Axe
Bobby,
Bourbon.
Get an axe. We need to chop this crap.
Cheers,
up.
buddy.
Look, that bar looks too pretty. It needs to be
We
chopped
need
up.
to chop this bar
It's got a
up.
lot more.
Okay, lots of no.
Look, I got a little hatchet in my truck. You want to go get it too?
Yeah, let's get it.
At least let me stab it.
We
a
need
few
a block
times.
of wood
Yeah.
over to the side
Yeah,
with a
Patrick,
hammer on it.
Locktar, you're right. Fortenberry's always got to spend. Although I'm responsible for one thing,
He is responsible for one of them.
and I'm not going to say what I said. It really wasn't that bad. But the thing about TikTok people, they're like little trolls. They want to report you for anything, and then you'll get banned for whatever they say. It was terrible.
Well, hold up. We did get a strike on the YouTube too as well.
Yeah, but I got that can't take it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
So
got
TikTok, I have a buddy of mine that I used to work with before my federal job. We have a 133-day streak right now. So I'm on TikTok daily. I like it. Another person that I used to work with, I still work with him actually, but he works on the morning shift.
Yeah.
He had 2 viral TikTok accounts, so much that he had 4 million followers on one of the accounts.
No.
And he was actually talking about quitting his job because he was making so much from TikTok.
Yeah.
But his was like airsoft, like BB gun related, and he got banned because it's gun related, even though it's not even real guns.
So he had basically a channel that was so monetized he considered quitting his day job, and it got banned.
Yeah, and then he opened another account, got about 1 million followers on that almost immediately from the 4 million account, and they banned that one as well.
Yeah, TikTok was bad. So we
He may have had a lot of money.
had our original account was banned permanently. Then we started our second one, and they stole our money. That's what really pissed us off.
Yeah, we had about $400 over there.
We know it's not much, but it was.
And Jamie's like, "T, you need to get that money. Oh, we'll just treat it like a little savings
Yeah,
account.
Terry
We'll
said,
buy
let's
something."
leave it in there.
Yep, boy, that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
But
Left
TikTok was fun. It was the engagement was there was a lot.
I
of
felt
engagement.
like it was a little bit more relaxed when you see like some of the TikToks people post and there's no consequences, but then you see the live streams and the people who are actually there. And behind the scenes, you're like,
Right.
no, these accounts get banned all the time. They just have like 1,000 different emails.
Yeah, we
So-
were up to Life in the Patio 2.
So
And
my
I think
favorite
we're ready
thing,
for 3 if we ever said go.
my favorite thing was when we go live. It was always a comment about me and Terry being fat.
Oh,
It was.
and the couch holding
And
Yeah, the
that's
couch told us up.
Thomas Barnett said, "Y'all ever go live on TikTok?" We haven't.
We
in
used
a
to.
while.
And I enjoyed the Sausage Fest comments and that's a strong couch.
Daniel Beasley said that Blue Note Lost Noches 2022 is one of the best bottles tasted this year. I may
it's
know
good.
where to pick one up.
It's funny that you mentioned it's a strong couch.
Yeah.
At the mall, they have these they're like collapsible stools. And I was telling the guys at work about it. I'm like, hey, if you want a chair to sit down in, but you don't have one, like this could be an option. And I said, the guy that was marketing these, even though they're rated for 250 pounds, but I promise you, this guy was 400 fucking pounds. His ass was hanging over on both sides,
My
and it
type
was
of guy.
supporting his weight. So I'm like, if you don't believe in these stools, like I believe in that stool because that stool was struggling and it was holding this dude up as he was selling these stools.
You know that there's a bar in Memphis that's a big pickup line. Do you have a collapsible stool?
Really?
Only Father Fortenberry would have been there. So there we go. Yeah, Marty, I may know where to pick up on those Lost Noches. That'd be
That's
good to take. Saturday. I'm trying to decide what to take.
I got something.
Yeah.
You know what I might take? That river set.
Riverset Rye.
The store pick.
The store pick. That was
Stop talking about me.
Yeah.
I was gonna take this, but I'm highly disappointed in it.
Yeah, the only angel thing.
We'll take it. Everybody will drink it, and you won't be upset. that they drink your bottle. So there you go.
So update on Blue Note because I saw that comment about Blue Note. Riverset was Blue Note before Blue Note became Blue Note.
Yes, sir.
We're all in agreement with that.
Yeah.
Riverset Cash Strength Rye was a single barrel at a $36.99 MSRP here. That's pretty much sold out everywhere.
That's the one I'm talking about taking.
I got a buddy in Alabama that posted, and he has access to them right now. They're obviously more expensive. Blue Note has finally released single barrel Cash Strength Ryes, both as single barrels and store picks in the area for about $50 before tax. So Blue Note has officially released single barrel Cash Strength Ryes in your area, or should have sent them in your area. Hopefully they'll be here too for an affordable price.
Awesome.
Is it worth $50? I think 100% it is.
For sure.
$36.99 was a steal.
I had the green
Right,
light.
night for Rob is. Yeah.
Yeah, this regular rye.
That's the regular rye.
No, I had the rivers.
The Riverset one?
Yeah, I
The
had the
red
river-
label. Maroon.
I'm
label.
colorblind.
Yep.
Okay, but it was good.
The one we got the black label one.
That's the one you talk about. I need to save because
Yeah,
I
I
wasn't
picked
making
up
no more, and I drank it.
NT's store in Tupelo. Picked up one, but don't that same store that had the Los Angeles
thought
had,
you had-
like cases of the black label Riverset Rye, didn't it? For about
Forbes said the only
$50.
Blue Notes he's had were subpar, and they are dead to him. So
Oh!
Riverset were single barrels, and they were at cash strength. So if they were cash strength Blue Notes that you didn't like,
Man.
I mean,
So-
maybe, but
Terry doesn't like it.
These are great.
The
That one's
what's the juke joint is one of my
Yeah, I'm
favorite.
not a fan.
I love the juke joint.
No,
for the
it-
bourbon, the juke joint, the store
Yeah.
picks, like, okay,
Yeah, the store.
they
Oh,
have
yeah,
state
I like it.
picks and they have
I
single barrel
like,
picks.
I like the shelf as well, but I like the juke joint.
No, the
The,
store
the
picks are
Texas
fantastic.
Select
No,
store
it's not
picks,
like
the
that.
single barrel picks that were Texas based, like those were good. They were very
Yeah,
good.
We had a Buster's pick.
So what's a
that
like target?
was
I had a
probably
blue
good,
note
too.
juke joint store pick. I like juke joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cast strength ones.
Yeah. I like the shelf one too, because me and you drunk one.
Yeah.
We tore one up at Halloween. You just said, I'll make some room for you.
I think I won that one from Bourbon Hall.
Oh yeah, we
That's-
didn't like that one as much.
That's from somewhere.
That one he sent from
That's it.
Nebraska.
Look, I'll
No.
say
Oh,
this.
yeah, this is it.
and
Fort Morgan, Colorado. This one wasn't as good to me.
I'll say this, and Josh is here. Y'all are here. Y'all are all fans of Old Dom. Blue Note's my favorite out of Memphis.
There's some old Dom that's even better. That old Dom pick that we did with Josh Gamble and those guys that's still at Charlie's is really, really good.
The Tennessee whiskey's good.
It's really good. Yeah, it was better than what we did with Bruzel.
The Hottie Toddy's good. So you gotta get some. What is that?
Unless you've millions of followers, there's really not money to be made from TikTok.
So, Bobby, we made more money off of people donating cherries and hot dogs, and
Yeah, but then Gary would jump up neath their
so
chairs.
Gary
and
would
their Galaxies or
eat whatever they donated, like the hot
people
dog.
would send a glizzy. And he'd
Yeah,
jump
Gary-
up and
Gary would
eat
eat the glizzy.
Glizzy Gobbler.
A lot of cherry in
yeah.
it.
Yeah, Blue Note is.
I see. I thought that, but I know they're.
Mhm. Yeah, they only barrel it or store. They don't even store the barrels here very long. A couple years. Didn't that dude tell me?
Well, I mean,
It's gotta
damn.
stay in Kentucky a year. The Blue Note.
I wonder if we'll get invited back for that big drop this year.
I hope so.
Yeah, but I mean, in fairness, you can't leave nothing in Memphis too long.
He won't be
That's
there.
true.
He'll be gone.
Okay, that's better than Memphis.
Speaking of big drops, so I mean, we got the specs drop at the end of the year. We still don't have an exact date, but we had people who are willing to fly out. I have Bourbon Hunter from South Carolina, literally, like he's literally ready to buy a ticket and fly out immediately. So
That's good.
if I
When
can
does it
find out
normally
soon
happen?
enough, I really hope that you guys can come. But I'm telling you guys now in advance after the Total Wine drop. I mean,
When is it?
700 people in line before 10 a.m. is fucking absurd. Like that's more than Spillway at a Total Wine, where you can only limit one bottle per person.
So
It's
Spillway
insane.
had about 700. It was close to it, but it was a raffle, so it's way different atmosphere than people waiting in line.
Where did we go last year when we went to Waffle House when we got done?
Like this.
That's 20 people. So
Yeah,
okay.
I was belligerent
And
though.
that's not a big one.
No, it wasn't a big one, but I had a good time.
Can you carjack a barrel, leave it in Memphis?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
can.
guarantee you.
Can. I guarantee you.
Hey,
I'm gonna read out this list for you guys for this specific store, just so you guys can have an idea of the Total Wine drop. If you guys are bored, just tell me to shut up. But
No, go for it.
we have Buffalo Trace bottles and a few that are non-Buffalo Trace bottles. So we're gonna start with the Buffalo Trace ones.
Yep.
456 bottles out of 1,052 were Weller 12. 114 of them were Weller Full Proof store picks. 108 were Elmer T. Lee's. $93 93 bottles were Blanton's. 90 bottles of non-store pick Weller Full Proof. 48 bottles of CYPB. 42 bottles of Blanton's single barrel store picks. 36 bottles of Blanton's Gold. 33 bottles of Rock Hill Farms. I was 150th in line and I got one of those.
Wow.
17 bottles of Russell's 15, 12 bottles of Old Fitzgerald 10 year, and 3 bottles of Maker's 10 year rye. That was the email. The actual day of, they did actually add some bottles of Maker's 10 year bourbon and a few others, but they weren't really advertised. First place, obviously, who was in line at 4 p.m. the day before, had the right to buy a King of Kentucky. As a consolation prize, some people who were in the top, so many people in line were able to buy multiple bottles. They allowed them to buy each Taylor single barrel and small batch, Nom Creek 18, Elijah Craig 18 that were not on that list before. But there was a shit ton of bottles for sure.
Wow.
How many bottles of 101?
So, was there everyone organized and cooperative, RJ? Because I know I saw this Pappy's Kroger drop that turned into mass chaos.
Oh, I'd have been in there throwing fisticuffs.
Talking about.
So obviously you
I
have
got
some
my
people who don't give a shit, and yet people do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A majority of people are willing to wait in line, and they respect their position in line so much they don't care. Some people are trying to do everything in their power to make sure they're further up in line to steal a bottle from someone else. I would say 95% of the people there respected the line, respected the chairs, respected people's vehicles, and there's no issues. Probably 5% were like, hey, we're here to make sure we get the best bottle possible no matter what it costs. Even if it means, fuck you guys, you were there 2 hours before us, we're going to be in front of you. That's kind of Specs is too. Most people will stand up, especially if they see something wrong, and they'll have that gang mentality. So like as soon as you piss one person off, like you've pissed off way more people than you wanted to, and you might not want to be there for the doors to open because you might not be, able to purchase a bottle by the time you get to the register. Take that as you will. Like that's not a threat for the sake of YouTube, but like people will do some absurd things over a bottle of whiskey. So like don't piss off the wrong people is all I can say.
Yeah, we've been real lucky, the people we hang out with.
Most people are respectful. They understand, like, hey, this guy's waited 12 hours in line. He's the first person or second person in line, whatever. There's a line for a reason. People mark spots. People are humans, for one. They have to take bathroom breaks. Like, people do have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
piss in your chair. That's what I stand by.
I mean, I have
I
Powerade bottles, so if you need a Powerade bottle, it's $2 if you want to take a piss in your Powerade bottle. If you want breakfast, that's an extra $2. We'll have it delivered. Uber Eats, buddy. If you walk out of your line, like we're taking your spot.
Get
No.
pizza delivered, yeah.
People can go get breakfast. People can go to the bathroom. Like the people who go and like go home and sleep for like 12 hours and then come back and get in line, we're like, no, sir. Like that's not happening. Like you were gone for 12 hours.
Oh, it is.
That's the people that get
They are the
full.
ones that get pissed and act fool. Hey, RJ, Josh Gamble brought over when we did a bottle share a couple weeks ago a Balcones Rumble single barrel full proof. Probably the only Balcones I've ever liked.
I liked it too.
It was really good. He's asking, can you find that down there where you're at?
So Rumble, if I'm correct me, Josh, please correct me if I'm wrong. That's the rum, correct?
I think it was, wasn't it?
I think it was finished maybe in rum or something.
Finishing rum.
Or something like that. It had a hold on. It had what was the flavor profile? It was like wildflowers.
You'll never guess.
All right, hold up.
No, it's not the rum.
I got to think
I
something.
think it may be.
We got 21 watching. We need some.
Aaron Doley says RJ's a chode.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a short fact dick, in case you guys didn't know. Not my live stream. I don't care. I'm gonna say it out loud.
So maybe you're a chode too.
I'm short, skinny.
Oh, okay.
At least I have more girth and length, but at least I have the girth to back it.
Yeah, Josh brought that over, and man, that was good stuff. It was real fruity. Had a lot of.
I see a lot of that True Blue is like the rum.
Yeah, I
like
thought
the
it was
actual
rum.
rum.
It was really good.
It was really good.
So I have
Balcones make some good stuff. So qualifying statements for Balcones. They have bourbon, they have whiskey, and they have spirits. Like very particular based off legalities on what they can and can't say, depending on the actual bottle itself.
Steve was hung like a can of tuna.
Dude, again.
Steven Scone, you need to go live. Tell him he needs to go Judy Chop. You go live and Judy Chop from that.
RJ, I hope you're up on Steven Scone's shelf suppers.
Oh yeah,
He is. His energy is.
he's definitely a hoot for holler.
He is.
Look, actually, because of him, I sit back and watch.
There it
I watched Ninja Day just last night because of Steven.
Honey,
Hell yeah.
turbinado, sugar, and fig spirit finish.
Fig, that's what it was.
That's
Okay.
not way too complicated.
It
I'll
does.
have to start looking for it.
It's
If I
good.
can, I will buy. Balcones is local to us. They're out of Waco, which is about 2 hours south of me, maybe a little bit further than that. But we can definitely do Balcones. Just understand that they have bourbon, they have whiskey, and they have spirits. Like they do distill and they do differentiate between the two. As far as rum goes, they do actually have hazmat proof rums that they've done
Really?
before.
Okay,
Yeah.
I would like to try that. I like rum.
I passed on it the first time because I didn't realize what it was at the time, but I was like, bro, I should have definitely bought this. This was 140 point like some proof rum from Balcones, and I'm like, oh, I didn't buy this. Like, what is wrong with me? It's Texas rum that I couldn't have bought.
Look, I don't drink it very often, but I like rum. Rum is such a distinct.
Marty's got a
Oh
great
yeah,
rum, isn't it?
very different for
So
sure.
Scoff, years ago, that's all Scoff would drink was rum.
This is a store pick of this Pilar rum. That's man,
It's like chocolate brownie.
it's like chocolate brownie. You're gonna make us pour some.
No,
of this
you know, they
Pilar.
have a Riverset rum high proof at Buster's.
No, I didn't. Oh, you
I
don't
still
need
got
that.
So one of the best things a rum cream. Is that what it was?
I think you're making crap up.
No. What this is how long ago it's been. So when me and Charlie came back from our honeymoon, they gave us a bottle of rum, and it was like
That
I'll
website
know
you just posted that said .com. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Sam Hastings.
Yeah.
I have his business card right here. That's hot sauce. And one of the hot sauces he had sent me was the jalapeno based one, and it was for the hot ones. And jalapeno based, it's really not that hot. It had a very strong smoky flavor. That stuff's so freaking good. I'm probably gonna be buying like the entire lineup that he has on his website. So
what was it? What was it again?
SamsaHouse.com. Check it out.
Sam's the House.
So
Sam
we-
Hastings is on this. This is
We
I
talked
went
about
through-
this just the other day.
Man, that's good.
Like my go-to hot sauce is Valentino's. I love Valentino's.
What's wrong with
samsahouse.com. Go to his website. He has a social media too. They got
Does he-
sponsored on the hot
Do you have a
ones.
vinegar base?
The one that I bought was jalapeno based, and it was not hot at all. It was very smoky and very flavorful. That stuff is delicious, and they have some pretty good deals. I'm
Alright,
probably
put
gonna end
it
up buying a whole lineup.
My memory's short as my pecker. Put that card back up. Sam
It's
Hastings.
in the chat right there. Check it out in chat. SamSAHouse.com.
Yeah, samsahouse.com. Like,
I got Sam's club.
go check them out. The jalapeno based one that was
There it
talking
is.
about the smoky one. It looks like literally looks like a pot smoker, like for the picture.
Torp
smoky
said no
one.
seed oils. That's what I'm talking about. That's
Buy it.
all right.
Buy it. It's so freaking good.
Josh Gamble said the art is amazing. Yep, he is. He's a graphic
I
designer.
know the art is fantastic.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
well done.
Well, look at
Oh, I
that,
thought it
dude.
was sarcasm. That's
No, look,
pretty
dude.
cool.
It is.
Oh,
Hey.
I'll order some of that.
Hey,
tonight.
Josh, you need to check out Lost 40's artwork. That,
Look up that smoky one from that website, and I think you'll really like that one.
Smokey
Yeah,
J.
I'll order some of that.
Smoky J. The Smoky J is not
Okay.
hot, even though it's jalapeno based. It's very mild. It has a very strong smoky flavor, and it's actually flavorful to a point where I'm like, I'm buying more of this. Like, this stuff is great. I had a bottle sent to me. It says refrigerate after open. I have refrigerated it, but like, I think after the third time I pour this up, there won't be a bottle left to pour up because it's going to be completely gone. Like, that's how much
What?
I've used. It's so
Hell,
good.
So look,
everything's sold out.
Torp is hot sauce and Bitcoin. So if you buy some Bitcoin, get you some hot sauce to go on your Bitcoin tonight.
Hashtag Bitcoin over $100,000 too.
Well, it's not anymore.
It will. It'll stay. It'll go
will.
up. It'll definitely go up.
I'm a crypto dude myself.
I've been an XRP nut right now, so I don't know if you know about
Me
XRP.
too. I'm an XRP nut. Mine tripled.
I got some
Actually,
hot
it more
tub
than
money.
tripled. It went from 50 cents to 280.
I lost
It's
my kids,
$2.29 right now,
Yeah.
and the high for the month was $2.90. XRP actually hit $2.90. Like, it's not a shit coin. It does have some.
I know
principle behind it.
Torp's going to talk crap about that XRP, but yeah, Father Fortenberry brought Hawk to a coin at the top over here.
Hell yeah. I put all my money in the hot tour.
I'm gonna let you guys run this. This is your guys' live stream. I just want to pop in and I wanted to talk about some shit.
We were shooting for an hour, and you helped fill the gap, RJ.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate
Let
it.
us know.
All about you guys. I'm gonna be on my Discord here in a second. I got to eat dinner and I'm gonna be drinking some whiskey. But cheers, guys! Thank you so much for having me. I just thought it was funny, and I had to go on camera to tell you about the freaking Total Wine drop. 700 people online by 10 a.m. is absurd for a Total Wine, and it's limit one bottle per person. And people waited from 4 p.m. the day before. Could that be possibly worth it? I think not, but I mean, obviously, there was enough people in front of me that thought so.
He said no, and he tried to talk me into going out there at 4 o'clock Friday night.
Yeah, but that's not too far.
They just like to party. That's what it is.
I'll be watching in the background when you eat dinner. But cheers, guys. See you for the next one.
All right.
Appreciate
Take care. Here we go. All right. Roger Randall in the house of Arkansas. Boy, Roger, are you coming to the Memphis area this weekend for the bottle show?
More importantly, are you going to Liberty Bowl?
I am. I
Are
haven't
you?
bought tickets yet.
I haven't either.
I put it out there, and you guys never responded.
Oh, I think I'm just going to go tailgate.
You did that last time.
I did. I had a blast.
Yeah. Cheers, RJ. Look, great to hear
Chicken
from
skin.
RJ. The Fed, man, that's the dude. He kind of got us into the burn.
Yeah, he did.
He really did. We saw him. Look, no shit. My son loved RJ. He's like, that's my type of guy. But when he put that $1,000 worth of whiskey he bought that day on that shaky
So,
TV tray.
well, we're talking about giveaways. So, December 23rd, is that us?
Yes, December 23rd, we're going to do our giveaway. We have hit 500 subs. We think
We've maintained 500 subs.
We did maintain over.
Yeah.
Thanks to all you guys, and actually thanks to Bragmo. He's not
Bragg? Yeah, he's not. I'm saying he might be
Oh.
working. Yeah, he might be working.
He got the last push, and then we're still trying to get to 3,000 watch hours. But it was just a timing thing. We are Christmas Eve. You can spend Christmas Eve with the patio. I think y'all have to work Christmas Eve.
So I don't have to work, but I'm going to work because I want my money.
No, it was November, and we hit 500, and then we went below 500, and we hit it again like right at November, Thanksgiving, and now we've chilled for like a month.
Gee, who got us there?
I was out of town. You guys put it over the top. I think Bragg did.
Well, I
He won't
mean,
take
Bragg
credit
did.
for it.
we were here when it happened.
Tell Torp about that, Ron.
Yeah, Torp, this rum is fantastic. This is a store pick from High Cotton, and in Oxford, Mississippi. It's very chocolate. And Marty and I were just talking about it. That espresso old fashioned I make,
Mhm.
that with some whiskey, and then the espresso would be
Like
amazing.
the bourbon, the rum,
Amazing.
and
Yeah, it'd be
it'd
amazing.
be like a chocolate
It would
coffee.
You already did that giveaway in October.
Yeah. Yeah, he was on screen when we hit. Yeah, look, the election night was huge.
Yeah, election night was
It
huge.
pushed it well over, but YouTube decided the next day.
There's a
Gerthy
mosquito.
brought it. That is, I know it was last night too. YouTube decided they didn't like it. I think it's because I realized my son created like 15 accounts.
Look,
pushed
Mr.
over
Baum,
this, but
We have been requested for a MD 2020 and a mellow corn sign.
oh, we'll do it. Yeah, we've got. Let's do. We said that's 1 of 5 that we gave with our. We're gonna do 4 more Mad Dog 2020.
We'll do. Yeah, we'll do
We
4
have
more Mad Dogs.
5 bottles of
3.75.
3.75 Blanton.
Yep.
Because I don't think most people can get those.
Yeah, 5 3.75 Blantons. We will do
And there might be
one because
something
we're
else.
going to spread out these Mad Dog 2020s because they are valuable.
4 more of them.
Yeah,
Golly,
We'll
we're,
give away 3 that night. We're gonna save the next one for the
Mosquito.
1,000.
we're running the cost down.
We brought the cost.
Look, we'll do a bottle of Rocktown.
Where's that blue note? This is actually Daniel a blue note from Fort Morgan, Colorado. Marty got this from Wade Bourbon Hall. You probably
So,
listens to Wade.
How about we throw in a bottle
want
of the Rocktown
Is that
corn whiskey, autographed, because nobody wants to drink it.
Actually, you know what? There's a fella from Little Rock area, and actually Roger Randall's one of those guys even. that
Look, my man
says-
Steven.
That says the blue bottles are good, and they have one over here. I want to try it. The single barrel Rocktowns are pretty good.
So, hey, pull out that Rocktown.
Torb says I'm hunting 151.
So, Steven,
Anyone got to leave?
Steven, you probably never had one of these.
Oh,
Look,
that's- oh my
instead of
God.
mellow corn, we will send you some.
You don't want that.
You don't want that. We'll send you 20 Melicorns. He's right. Look, we need. All right, RJ, that's a brilliant idea. We need a turd sticker or a tater sticker of us. It will definitely not be our bodies, but our faces will be all over it. We're gonna do that. That's what we need on the Mad Dog. I ain't touching that crap. You know what we ought to give away? We ought to give away some of that mesquite crown.
Don't nobody want that either.
Yeah, but that's what makes it so great.
Look, it hurt him. It hurt him.
All right, 3 more minutes next to the Angel's Envy. Which one? This one. This is just a regular old port finish. Yeah, we'll try it, dude. There's nothing special.
I'm disappointed.
And look, I've got
I mean,
all of your. Yeah, a lot of you sent your addresses, and I've got some.
Was he asking what was next to it? I think he was asking what.
Oh, that's the Las Noches.
Last note is blue note.
No, yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, where'd that come from?
all right, hey David, I hope they warmed it up for us.
Yeah, because actually I picked them to win tonight.
Terry, look, where'd that come from?
Okay.
What?
That come from
Oh,
Italy or something.
there a plate.
Las Noches?
What was the score?
Ruffles gave it to me.
Hey David, what was the
Vino
score? I
del
took the
Sol.
over. I looked.
Where's that at?
They were scoring a lot of points. Why does the skinny guy look more like Santa? Because look, all right, Tor, that's a great question. I'm gonna actually zoom in for this. I think. Oh, now my buttons ain't working. Marty, what'd you do with my buttons? Anyway, this will be the last story. We got 3 minutes, and we're gonna go off there. But years ago, I was asked to be Santa Claus. Now, I was a mere shadow of the man that I am today, but I was still quite large man. And they brought me the Santa suit because I'm quite jolly. And I go to put it on, it would not fit because Santa Claus, believe it or not, by today's standards, is this guy. If you guys have met Craig M. Bowden, he is Bourbon Santa, and he's in the Discord with RJ and Major Zero. Great dude, close to us. They didn't hit the over.
They didn't hit the over.
Yep, there it was. But a W. So he's not a huge guy. He's just kind of average guy.
I'm glad you got the W, but I want the over.
But Santa, by today's standard, by suit standard, is not a jolly fellow like me or Fortenberry. Fortenberry probably fit in the Santa suit,
I'm jolly as hell, man.
but not me. All right, let's see. What's our time here? We're at 58 minutes. We got 1 more minute.
2 more minutes.
No, 1 more. There's 1 more minute. When,
Well,
that
I'm
thing,
looking at that.
I'm
Okay, now I just turned to.
when that thing right there hits 60, we're out of here.
I'm glad you fixed the sound.
And we'll be live tomorrow night. And people comment.
We will
They
be
know.
live tomorrow night, and
We'll do our podcast. Sounds always better. We'll try to make it.
Maybe
fun
live
for you guys.
Friday and Saturday night.
We could be.
Possible.
Yeah. We talk America Santa big boy. See, I know it's a damn shame. I bet you I would have to order a special Santa Claus suit just for me to dress as Santa.
we're America. We're made for people our size.
Plus, he's got the white beard too.
Can you
That's
believe I'm
all
the
right.
skinny dude?
And you're like,
Look, when did he show y'all pictures of the old Marty?
Yeah.
yeah, he was like fat Marty.
I wasn't a skinny dude.
He wasn't fat shaming. All I need is the hat. I'm fat with white hair. There you go, Mr. Bond. You don't even need the hat. I think you could just go to like a mall and sit in a chair somewhere and kids will jump in your lap. Now, the police may soon ensue, but.
You'll be like Jay-Z.
All right, here we go. 5, 4.
All right, guys.
Three.
Hey, we
Hey,
appreciate
thanks for
y'all
stopping by.
watching.
We had a great time,
Thanks for
especially
watching,
RJ. Thanks for stopping by. Everybody, we out of here.
See y'all next time.